I just felt like I really started something because like we just exploded in business. I made 6 figures in the first 9 months, so that was insane because I'm not a hairstylist. So to see that, I think for me the difference between both businesses was the branding. The investment in the branding for Curl Candy compared to my lash business, which is called Fashion Lash, very different. And I think that the branding and the marketing of Curl Candy really sold the business. So that's when I was kind of like, dang, okay, like I have something here.
What's up with it, man? It's the Kid Pushman Mitch, host of the No Fluff Podcast. We back at it again with a crazy episode. I got a great guest, super entrepreneur. Oh, I don't even want to say
Entrepreneur?
We go. You know what's so crazy? I'm thinking about Superwoman at the same time I'm saying entrepreneur. But no, I'm just literally thinking woman because every time I got a woman in here, it's so crazy because y'all got so much going on. And man, we normally so one-dimensional, but y'all can do so much. Y'all got more than just pretty privilege working for y'all. Y'all got business savvy. Y'all got different things y'all can do with just social media alone. So we're gonna talk about you. We got Bree, aka Ro Breezy, aka that GOAT when it comes to everything. And we're talking about hair, we talking about eyelashes, we talking about rolled ice cream. Well, thank you for coming, first of all.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. I had to, when I seen what you was doing, I was like, yo, Shorty really getting busy and she stayed to herself. I gotta see what she talking about. So I'm glad you came through.
Let's talk about it.
I gotta get you on here. So I don't wanna keep it to just my introduction. I want you to tell everybody why they should follow you, why they should know who you are, and why it's important to just follow through with what you do. Let's go.
Okay, so my name is Robriana. They call me Robri. I'm from California, born and raised. I moved to Atlanta about 2.5 years ago. I first came here as a lash artist, and over time I ended up starting different businesses. I started a curly hair brand for all girls that wear curly hair, so all extensions. I have over 10 curl types. And then this past year I just started Sugar Baby Creamery, which is a new rolled ice cream that we're opening in Buckhead. So something a little different. I definitely wanted to try different lanes of revenue, so I got into the food industry. I am really big on just being a great role model for women in business and taking multiple risks to get where you want to be. I think it's very important to step out of your shell and not do things that are kind of predictable. I just like to stand out in everything I do. And it shows, you know, I put a lot of passion and a lot of creativity into all my brands and my businesses. So that's how we pretty much came up with all these different concepts. I'm a woman, I'm a multi-dimensional woman, and I like to do different things. So yeah, now we with ice cream.
Strong intro. Okay, cool. So the pink is clearly a theme. What's up with this
I love pink.
Why?
I've loved pink since I was a little girl. Like, it's been my favorite color.
Okay.
And as I got older, I'm like, damn, you know, pink is a little like, you know, then I started to like rose gold because I felt like it was more mature.
This is true. Rose gold is hard. I
love rose gold. We had a debate, y'all. I think rose gold is like a pink, and he swears it's a gold.
Nah.
It's like a pretty pinkish gold.
If anything, I would say it's like champagne. It's closer to champagne.
But to me, I think rose gold is like in the pinks, so that's why I like rose gold.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna, you know, as long as it's a dope color. You like?
I love rose gold and I love pink. But yeah, I like pink. It's just loud. Women love pink.
So you like pink, but do you wear pink all the time, or is this your favorite color?
I like never wear pink.
That's the thing, man.
I wear it on my nails, but I don't wear it like.
Yeah, nah, that's too much.
My makeup's a little pink, but I don't wear it.
That's a little Nicki Minaj, a little chemist.
Yeah, no. I don't like bright colors. I don't wear bright colors in clothes. I probably wear black most of the time.
That's good, because I'm about to say, man, a lot of people with these sky blue and yellow favorite colors. I'm like, dude, is that what you wrote?
No.
I ain't gonna cap. One of my good homies, man, Brandon shot me. Shout out to Brandon shot me. His brand is all based around yellow. It's called the Yellow Print. This dude literally wears yellow top to bottom. He got all his cars yellow. He's taking it to the different level.
I would feel childish wearing pink all the time. Like, you know, like Paris Hilton, she really was that girl. She did the whole pink thing, but I don't know, it's just not really my thing to wear pink. I just like stuff that is pink. Like,
gotcha.
It just stands out to me.
All your logos are pink.
Yes.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Let's go to the beginning of this pink thing. Let's go to the beginning of this business thing. So you started off, was doing eyelashes, right?
Yeah. So I actually I was a nursing student. I was really big in healthcare growing up in my early 20s.
Gotcha.
But I've always been into like makeup and just beauty. So I was a makeup artist while I was in nursing school.
Okay.
I worked at MAC for a little bit. And so, I don't know, I feel like starting makeup, I was just interested in lashes. So then I decided to take a class, went to esthetician school, got my license, and then I started doing lashes, and I fell in love with it.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how the lash business started. And then I always have my hair done. I like to wear my hair very natural.
Right.
I love to wear my hair curly. I was born naturally curly hair. So I think when I moved out here, I noticed that there wasn't a big market for curly hair, you know? So women, Atlanta to me is like the hair capital, right? So everyone stays getting their hair done. You got wigs, you got weaves, you got now tape-ins, microlinks. So when I moved here, I was really big on keeping my hair curly and long. So I wanted to just add extensions to my curly hair. So I started Curl Candy. And Curl Candy is a brand that I created for my mother. My mom passed when I was 1, and she was a hairstylist. Her name was Candy. So I started that in her honor. And yeah, the branding, I just took it on one. I just did everything candy you can think of. I brainstormed. I did Curl Candy during the pandemic. It took me about 8 months to start it. I was just brainstorming the whole time. Putting different, creative ideas together. I was even watching movies about candy, like Willy Wonka, Chocolate Factory.
Facts.
My business cards are golden tickets. So,
Do you have one?
No, I should have brought it.
Yo, that would have been hard.
Yeah, but if you know, if you order my hair, like the packaging is like a candy bag.
Okay.
And it says "Oh So Curlicious," and then inside of it, it's a golden ticket.
That's dope.
And it has the writing from the Willy Wonka, like the founder of this golden ticket. You can get to go to the Curl Factory. So yeah, so
let's talk about something else. Let's talk about how you got from nursing to you was in nursing school and then you hopped to just doing lashes. What that look like?
So the reason why I didn't, so I felt like nursing was a thing my parents were really big on. My parents are pretty like old school, so lawyer, doctor, all that. So
exactly.
I think my parents kind of put the nursing thing in my head.
Right.
I was an MA at 18, so which was a medical assistant. I didn't like it. I got really attached to my patients. I seen patients die, and that to me was not, I couldn't see myself doing that. So mentally it just wasn't my thing. And I just liked the beauty industry. I liked makeup, nails, hair, all that. So I was just
what woman doesn't? Come on.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm gonna do that instead, because nursing, I just thought long term, and I was just like, I can't see myself doing this forever, and I don't want to waste my time when I know I'm not passionate about this.
Right.
So that's kind of how I started to do lashes, and I fell in love with lashes. And at the time, in the Bay Area, no one was really doing it, so I just kind of like started doing it, and it exploded around that time. So
it's crazy. So you went from lashes, and then what was your next business?
And then it was Curl Candy.
And that's with the hair. Okay, cool. So then how does that transition look like? How long, you said it took you 8 months to set everything up, right?
So I was doing lashes for about 2 years before I started Curl Candy. So altogether I've been doing lashes for about 4.5 years. I recently retired when I started Sugar Baby because of the availability. I don't have time anymore.
Very important.
Yeah, but that
just focus.
I know, it was sad. I didn't want to retire, but I had to. I was just like, I can't juggle all these things. It's overwhelming, and it's just, I think it's important to have a balance and not be such a work. Like, you can be a workaholic, but I feel like you have to have a balance, and it became overwhelming for me, and I just didn't have time to myself. So I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
But the transition from lashes to hair was very different. The demand is more with hair, so that's when I was kind of like, ooh, and then I just felt like I really started something, because like we just exploded in business. I made 6 figures in the first 9 months, so that was insane because I'm not a hairstylist. So to see that, I think for me the difference between both businesses was the branding, the investment in the branding for Curl Candy compared to my lash business, which is called Fashion Lash. Very different. And I think that the branding and the marketing of Curl Candy really sold the business. So that's when I was kind of like, dang, okay, like I have something here. So
okay.
Yep.
So you went straight into, and you made 6 figures. That's crazy. Yeah. So let's talk about, how does somebody make 6 figures in that industry? I think it's really important to do a lot of content, do a lot of marketing and branding. Also having a game plan, business planning, know what you're doing, and know your audience. I think that I studied my audience. Like I said, I studied a lot of different hair brands, and I noticed that was the one thing that they were missing was the curl, curly hair. So I created pretty much my brand to cater to not just women with specific curly hair, but super curly hair, like women that have it really kinky, like to wear it in an afro. I was kind of just like, like there's nothing for just curl world. So that's pretty much how I started with that. And I think it's important also to, market yourself. You're a walking billboard. I wear my hair all the time. I talk about it 24/7, and I feel like I'm just a really curl girl. Like, so, it's like, if you know. So I think it's important to broadcast your business 24/7. So how much promotion is too much promotion?
I think there's never too much.
That's a good
You know what I'm
answer.
saying? It's never too much. Like, I think you have to, you know what I'm saying, get annoying. Because the more annoying you are, it's like, okay, what is this girl? Like, what's she talking about? It's going to make people curious because you talk about it so much. You know what I mean? So, posting ads, even paying for ads. I went to Lenox Mall, and this is what I'd recommend all women do because it worked. I went into Lenox Mall, and I went to the bathroom, and I threw business cards all over the bathroom.
Oh,
And I
that's a bar.
I put them all over in the sinks and everything. Like, I literally just
Women's bathroom.
you know
that's
how
a
many
hell of
women I had DM me talk about seeing your business card in the bathroom? So I was
Oh, that's
like,
nuts. That's a bar right
works.
there. A lot of people don't. That's creativity too. A
Yeah.
lot of people don't understand that in the social media era, social media does work, but also guerrilla marketing still works too.
Yeah,
Putting
for
up
sure.
stuff, put where people gonna be at, especially where women are gonna be. It's gonna always be a click.
Yeah.
And women go to the bathroom and click.
for sure.
Y'all don't even go by
Yeah.
yourself when y'all don't even gotta go. Yo,
exactly.
I'm going to the bathroom. Everybody get up.
I
That's
think
crazy.
also too, I think it's important to, you can depend on social media, but I think it's still important to promote by foot, you know, talk about your business. You know, if you see someone with curly hair or whatever, you know, that wears lash extensions, you know, offer them, you know, a service, anything like that. I think it's important to broadcast what you do, introduce yourself. Even now with Sugar Baby, I'll go into like sweet spots and then I'll like introduce myself and who I am and how I'm opening it. And, you know, if they know anyone that, you know, needs a job or wants to come up there and check it out, you know, let me know. I give them my Instagram, stuff like that. So
Okay.
I think promoting by foot is important too. Don't just depend on followers, because I think people really feel like they're not successful, their business, if they don't have followers.
Facts.
Like Curl Candy doesn't even have 10K. I have 3,000 followers, but I've made so much money with my business. So I don't
Okay.
think it's, you know, it's not something that I think a lot of people should depend on, but still utilize it correctly, you know?
Okay.
So
now let's talk about this. When you first started off, how did you like build up your portfolio for like your lashes, even for your hair? Like, did you originally just start charging, or did you like do some free giveaways? How did that work?
what do you mean portfolio as far
Like as far as like, so when you first started doing, you know, eyelashes, like everybody just trusted you to do their eyelashes?
So okay, I get what you're saying. No, first I used to do a lot of models, you know, with a lot of my family and friends.
Okay.
I did a lot of model work, and then if I liked your eyes, like, it's so weird. Like, I feel like when I did lashes, I started to like naturally look at people's eyes, and I could just tell if you're a great candidate for lash extensions. So I would just reach out to people and have them get a free service, and then I'll just do the content and stuff like that. I was really big on my journey from start to finish, and I think a lot of people know that about me. I like to broadcast my journey for every business, start to finish, so that way it's like you guys know what my lashes first looked like compared to now what they look like now. And I'm really fast. I used to do lashes in 4 hours. I could do a set in 45 minutes. So
Damn.
that's just practice and trial and error and taking my time, you know? So
Right.
trying different, you know, tactics, and I just did what worked for me. So I think it's important to, you know, just find
So
models
and
stuff.
did the momentum from the lashes kick in for the next business, or did you do the same thing with the next business?
Yeah, it did. Because honestly, I'm not a hairstylist, so I couldn't
Right.
broadcast it. Everyone that knows me knows I wear curly extensions, so it was already a thing. People knew, you know? So
absolutely.
everybody's like, like, your hair is so pretty. And I'll be like, oh, it's not mine.
Wow.
So I would always kind of just be like, you know, like, this is my brand. And then I got so many compliments on my curly hair when I would wear like long, super, super long curly hair. That's why I decided to do it. And everyone already kind of knew what it was.
Dope.
But now what I do with Curl Candy is I have hairstylists. Inside the actual package, I make sure that I tell girls, like, you know, tag us to be featured. So girls are getting their hair done and actually recording reels for me. So I just repost the reels. So that's my content right there. Yeah, so
Super fire.
it's free promo, you know?
Smart.
But I love
Very
it, and
smart.
I think my customers love being on my page because it's super cute. So now they just send me the content and I just repost it from their TikTok and stuff. So that's how it worked with Curl Candy. And I have a lot of hairstylists I work with that pretty much send me the content. Like, they'll be like, hey girl, someone came in and got their hair done. The hair is amazing. I'm gonna send you some videos, and then I tag them. So we all just kind of work together. So
Dope. That's dope.
worked out.
Cross marketing right there. All right, so let me ask you this: where did you learn how to find the inventory, like for your hair? You was like, yeah, I like curly hair, and then how you find it?
it took me a long time. I had to find a lot of vendors internationally, China, India. I tried probably about 30 different vendors, and I found one that I liked the best. And I had to spend a lot of money because I had to wear the hair, you know, moisturize it, do all that, like wear it as if it's mine. And it would just be a waste of money because I didn't like it, or the hair was really dry, or the curls were just like, you know. So I went through basically a trial and error process of just testing out everything, and then I found the one that I liked. So that process took about like 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So where would, if somebody was like watching this and they wanted to search for different brands, where would they go?
Alibaba is my favorite. There's one that's called, I think, Whole Brands. But those are just the main two that I look for. On Alibaba, you can choose the country of the origin that you want to order any type of vendor or hair from. So I typed in India. I tried ones from India. Tapped in China, tried different ones from China, and then I did like Cambodia, stuff like that. So you can do everything on there, honestly.
No, yeah,
like
Alibaba is a
everything.
plug for me too.
Yeah, I love it. Once you learn the Alibaba game, it's easy.
Oh yeah,
I
buy
go on there for
low,
everything.
sell high. That's the game. No, that's dope. All right, so now I want to talk about the transition, your latest transition, which was having your own, rolled ice cream spot, right? I've been seeing that journey. You've been posting all of the stuff. I've been keeping up with you, making sure I see when the grand opening is, so we can pull up with the whips and make it look crazy.
Yeah, we gotta make it look crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're gonna be like, what kind of business is this?
Nah, for real. They gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, for the grand opening, we don't talk about that, but we gotta make it look good.
Yeah.
We're filming it all. It's gonna be insane. I'm super excited.
I already know it's gonna be successful. It's just, it's not about the
you.
business, because the business is the simple part. The people is what makes the business work.
For
Everybody
sure.
knows that.
We have a lot of support.
Yeah,
This is my first partnership. I was really scared because I've always been an independent woman, you know what I'm saying? So I think having a partnership was really scary for me because it's something that I created and having to share that with someone. But partnerships, I've learned, get you so much further. And I think you need help to do bigger things, and you'll never learn.
Without partners, I would have never been where I'm at.
You'll never, ever learn thinking you're a know-it-all. You know what I mean? And I had to step out of that mindset because I didn't know it all. So how Sugar Baby came about, same with the branding of, Curl Candy. I was like, the whole candy thing is selling the business. So I'm like, maybe I should do something with sweets. I thought about opening a candy store, but I felt like the revenue wasn't enough,
Okay.
And then, so you're gonna laugh. How I started Sugar Baby was, I was on YouTube and I was trying to learn how to make a funnel cake at home. So I was like, how do I make a funnel cake? Like, is it pancake mix? Like, what is it? Is it a specific mix?
Right.
So I was on YouTube, and then I came across this rolled ice cream video of this guy or whatever, and he talked about like how he pretty much came up doing rolled ice cream. And where I'm from in California, we have them all over, and I love rolled ice cream. The first time I got rolled ice cream, I was so intrigued, and I remember like filming the whole process. Like I just thought it was so cool. So I was just kind of like, So then I just kept watching a bunch of videos, and I was like, am I crazy if I do this? Like, nah, I'm tripping, So then it just would not leave my mind. Like, I thought about it every day for like the next 2 weeks. Like, I was just like, rolled ice cream, damn, like that would be cool. Like, I should do something with sweets. Like, I'm already known for my brand, and like, it's really insane because I feel like I started an aesthetic with candy, and it has a lot to do with my mother, you know what I mean? But it's like creating now another business with something that still ties into her is insane. So, I called Chad, because we talk all the time. And we were just, talking regular. And I was like, am I insane if I start an ice cream shop? Like, am I tripping? He was like, no. And I was like, I think I want to start an ice cream shop. And he was like, here you go, starting something. Like, here you go, doing something new again. Because I always have hella business ideas I would talk to him about. And he was just like, I mean, if you're serious, like, that would actually go crazy. And I was like, I want to do rolled ice cream. And he was like, that would be hard. So we kind of just brushed it off. It wasn't really like a serious conversation. And then like I brought it up again. And I was like, I'm about to do it. And then he was like, you serious? Like, let me do it with you. And I was just kind of like, no. Like, my thing, at first I was like, no. But then after I was like, you know what? I was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah. And like, he is the best supporter ever because he's one of my best friends. He's like a big brother to me. And I met Chad moving here. So we haven't even known each other that long. But, he became a mentor to me. I watched him do the boiler from beginning to end, down to the logo. So, to watch his success was like insane to me. And that's when I started to feel like you have to go from a woman-based, kind of business to now, what's the word? Contributing to everybody, kids, everybody, you know what I mean? So rolled ice cream kind of came about, and that's pretty much how I got with that. And then the name, I wasn't even going to do the whole sugar daddy thing, but the name, it took me a while to come up with. It took me like a month, and I just went through so many different names. I trademarked another name, didn't even end up liking it. And then Sugar Baby just wouldn't leave. And then I started thinking about how to be creative with it, how to brand it and market it. And then I was like, yeah, we're going to do it like a selfie museum. We're going to make it very sugar daddy-ish. So girls are going to go in there and take pictures with the wording and everything inside of it. So you'll see. So
That's hard, yeah.
that's pretty much how I did that one. And I felt like I did a lot of research. There's not a lot of black-owned ice cream shops, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the ice cream that we eat is not black-owned. So I was just kind of like, you know, I want to step into this and go hard. And I want people to really be able to experience my creativity and my hard work up close and personal this time.
Okay.
So not only just women with hair, but men now too. It's like,
for sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna go get me some road ice cream. You dig? Nah, I actually know another young lady. She owns a road ice cream spot. Oh, 2 locations, and
Oh, wow.
it's not in Atlanta, but it's called Mixins.
oh, I think someone sent me her
Yeah.
her Instagram, I think.
Yeah, Trishana. She's doing it, but she's young.
Yeah.
She's young too, and they're very successful. And I
Yeah.
know you're probably gonna receive the same exact success. So
Thank
that's
you.
the dope thing about it. Like seeing other people do this is like something that also lets you know that this is something that's
Yeah.
possible. And then you doing it in a whole different type of flavor than her though. Hers is very like franchisey. Like it's like somebody getting, you know what I mean? But yours is more themed. You got a
Yeah.
selfie thing going on, and I think that's what's gonna make it so dope. And like I think it's gonna be like a staple point in Atlanta, like where
Yeah,
everybody
I
goes,
want it to be.
yo,
I'm
you
praying
haven't
on
been
it.
there, like yo, you
Yeah.
didn't take a selfie in there. That's the name of the game. And I know you already got the social media presence. You already
Yeah.
know about the cross marketing. So as long as you keep doing what you already been doing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be your
Yeah,
success.
I'm nervous
So-
though. I can't lie. I'm a little nervous, but I just want it to be an experience. I want anything that my name is attached to be an experience. I don't want it to just be, you know. I feel
Right.
like if you create something and people remember it, like it's like a good thing. Like, oh, I went to her shop. It was so cool. Oh my god. Like, you know who I'm just so inspired by her is Pinky Cole, the owner of
Oh
Slutty
yeah,
Vegan.
for sure.
I went into Slutty Vegan for the first time, and I was so impressed. Like, it was like the best experience to me. Even
Oh,
though it wasn't like a dine-in, just the marketing, the branding, the way they
Dope.
talked to me, I was like, see, this is what I want to create. Something like this, but my own twist in my own way. Something that I'm passionate about, you know, and give people an experience, because I think that's important.
So what's gonna be the experience when you walk
You gotta
through?
see. You gotta see.
You ain't gonna give
You
us
gotta
a hand. I know when you walk in Slutty Vegan, they calling you sluts. It's
No,
like
it's something similar, but
Okay.
it's you know what I'm saying. You gonna see. You gonna see.
Okay.
But I'm working on all that, so you'll.
So yeah, people don't know. You go. It's a spot in Miami. It's called Bacon Bitch. They call you bitches.
Oh, I know. I heard, wait, and I heard there's like another one where like everything is shaped like dicks. I don't know. It's
I
like,
don't know. I never been in that
yeah, I
spot.
seen it on TikTok, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, they getting crazy out here. But I heard,
that
I heard
stuff
that one.
works. Those like niche driven type things that
Yeah.
always they work. They end up doing really well.
Yeah. So,
So yeah, it's dope, man. I'm proud of you.
Thank
So
you.
It's dope. A lot of times we don't see like a lot when people think entrepreneurship. A lot of people don't think women at first. So
Yeah.
you, Pinky, like I said, Trishana, you as well. Y'all doing something different that people
Yeah.
can kind of mirror.
it's not predictable.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like being like, what the hell is she doing this? Like, I would have never thought she would do that. I didn't even think I would do this. Like, but I feel like as life goes on as an entrepreneur, you have different interests. You see what works and you kind of see what doesn't, and then it just makes you kind of curious. Like, once you master the game of business and you really learn what it takes to become a successful business, you can do anything. So that's
strong.
where I was kind of like,
Yeah, we need more women out here to like have mirrors for people, because
Yeah.
a lot of these women, they just think they're gonna do the same things.
Yeah.
Most
It's hard, though.
Yeah, most career paths are very, very simple.
Yeah.
You see girls and
It's
you know,
predictable.
bottle girl, you got this, you got that. It's like it's
and I'm
very
never
simple.
knocking that, but I just
Right.
feel like it's harder to thrive in a lane when there's so many women that do what you do. You know what I mean? So like I said earlier, I think it's important to stand out. You could still do what other women do, but make it different. Make it actual experience.
Make it
you know
your
what I mean?
thing.
Yeah.
Make it
so
unique to
you have to
yourself.
make it your thing, because it will just be it will just be what it is. So
Okay, so now let's talk about this partnership. So you got a partnership with a guy.
yes.
All right, so now that's always going to be controversial. So
Yeah, for sure.
Are you single or are you in a relationship?
I'm single 100%.
Okay, cool. So you single and
Single.
you got a partner who's a guy.
Yes.
So that's always going to be, is it hard to date when you got a guy who's a partner with you in business?
I wouldn't say it's hard to date, but I would say it be shade. You know what I mean?
shade.
It be shade, and I think a lot of men are intimidated because of the partnership and who the person is. You know what I
Exactly,
mean? It's
yeah, for sure.
intimidating, but it's like he's one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you just gonna have to. If you're not contributing, then you have nothing
Oh.
to say. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, if I just think it's really annoying, and I was with someone that had such a, like, he would just kind of just have such a, like, I'm not even trying to speak on it, but
Mm-hmm.
it was always an issue with a partnership. It's like, you know, people just think you're dating this person. It's like, no, it's like, I think women and men, we can coexist, you know what I mean? And we can have business partnerships. I think the world we live in, people think that you have to be sleeping with this person or dating this person. It's like, I have so many guy friends. I have bros everywhere because I know how to communicate with men in a friendly way. I know how to establish those connections and relationships where it's never that. You have to demand respect, you know what I mean, with a lot of relationships and just friendships. And I think when dating someone, I feel like I make it very clear what I'm about. I stand on business, you know what I mean? And so it is what it is. Like, it is a controversy, but I'm handling my business. So if you can't respect that and you have a comment about a partnership that I'm doing that you haven't contributed to, that's not my business. You know,
I think that can be intimidating in itself.
it can, but at the same time, I already had it going on before I met you. So it's like,
Right.
you know,
So, all right. So, if a man comes to you outside on the street, right,
Mm-hmm.
and he's trying to talk to you, and he finds out you have this business partner who's a guy, who's a successful guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, all right, and he's not going to contribute to you from he's just meeting you. He's just trying to
not
get to know
that. I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying like, okay, well, I guess for me, I was dating someone while I had my partnership, like
Right.
while it was
happening.
Yeah, and it was just
So
kind of
now
like,
it's more. It's actually was new then.
yeah.
So now you
So
got,
it's
but
different.
but now if you bring somebody else in, you got to think about this.
Oh, yeah,
How
I
they
do.
going to receive
I mean,
it?
I do. Like, I think even guys that I went on dates, like I feel like people just know, they see my business, and I tell them like I have a partner, but I don't feel like the conversation is as, like, how do I say this? Like, I don't feel like people that meet me after now, I don't feel like they're as intimidated as people that I dated before.
But you're dating yourself now,
Yes.
so
Yes.
you don't know
I go
yet.
on dates.
You
but
don't
I'm
you don't
saying,
know
I don't belong
because
to nobody.
all right. So mostly I know, but this is the thing. Most men feel like, because we know how it is,
Uh-huh.
so we don't feel like you can be legitimately friends with a man. Women can be friends with a man,
That's crazy.
but you think you can though, right?
Yes, I have, because I have a
So-
lot of guy friends.
Right.
And they've never tried me.
Right, but that doesn't mean they don't want to. So this is the
Yeah.
thing. This is the flip question. So if you're a guy, right, has a partnership with an attractive woman, and is that okay?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet the person.
You
I
gonna
feel
meet
like
him,
I'ma
but do you
fill her out.
do you feel like you would be confident and be okay
If
with?
that was a situation before I met this person, I can't have a say in that. If it's after and you my man, I'm about to be like,
But why? If you feel like y'all can have partnership, it shouldn't be no problem.
I mean, I guess because it's kind of just like,
I gotta hear this.
that's a good question. I actually
It
have
is.
never thought about
Yeah,
that. But
why-
I would just be open and transparent. I don't know. I just would feel some type of way.
I think you would. But I think the reason why you would feel away, the
Because
same
why
reason
are you
why.
giving her some money? Like, why are you giving
But
her
y'all
an
can be partners.
investment?
Y'all can coexist. We're
I
going to
don't
use your
know.
words
I
for
mean,
this.
I'm a businesswoman, so I'm gonna be looking at my man like, what's going on? You know, it's different. I guess for me, it's different.
I can't. It can be different.
I
It
don't
gotta-
know.
it can be
I don't
different.
know. I don't know if I would.
So
be okay
now,
with that.
now you'll probably be more sympathetic when the whatever guy you start talking
Yeah,
to, if he
true.
feels away, you'll be like, you know what? You probably got a point because I would feel away if you
Yeah.
wouldn't be doing it.
But okay, but if say I meet somebody and they're like a business guy and they have investments with other women, I wouldn't feel no way because that was before I existed.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. But if I'm with you, yes, I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? If I'm with the person.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. If what you saying is true, prior
I
to
truly
this
believe
part,
that. I truly
if
believe
you
that.
feel like they can coexist, it shouldn't be an issue no matter when it happens. Because guess what? If Pinky, if I got a girl, like I got a girl right now. If my girl got a problem me making a deal with Pinky right now, even though we together,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that deal because that's a good
Well,
business
yeah.
deal.
But Pinky also gets married, so you know what I'm
but
saying?
what does that stop?
I think women is just like trust. It's a trust thing. I don't know. For me, I never been in that situation. You really got me in like a trance because I'm kind of like I don't know how I would feel. I really
Exactly,
don't
but
know
you,
how
I don't think you would like it, and I think the
I
reason
don't think
why
I would like it.
This is why men don't like it is because we know that the true essence of
being a man.
Remember, I
Yeah,
told you the
yeah,
monkey in the
I
back.
already- I already know.
So the monkey in the back is going. Regardless, you're an
Yeah.
attractive young lady. He's not that way. So he gonna be like, listen, you bad. It just is
Yeah.
what it is. So he's suppressing that anytime y'all hang around or whatever. He has to
Yeah.
suppress that. That's real life. So men can operate.
I think they're always gonna feel some type of way though.
Yeah, he can
for
operate,
sure.
but he
You're right.
he
That's
wants
true.
to indulge. So now you got your dude coming around. He knows how men operate. He like, damn.
But you wanna know it's crazy. My business partner has met guys I've been with.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah.
cool with me. No, I would
Yeah.
be cool with it too.
Like, and
but
I think like
that doesn't change it. That's also
true.
worse.
It doesn't
That's
change
also
it. Yeah, because they like this. He a big dog.
He
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
yeah. So it really, and it wouldn't even matter. Like me, I'm a successful guy. If another successful guy's working with you, it doesn't
Yeah.
make me bad with it, but I just know how we operate.
Yeah.
And we do petty things.
You're
like
right. You're right though.
So
Because
a
I
guy
feel like
coming into that
I
would
have
feel
guys
weird.
that even are like, you know, close friends of mine that have even tried to like talk about me doing opening locations where they're at.
Right.
And they have girlfriends, and I'll just be kind of like,
Yeah, and,
I don't wanna do it,
if you
yeah.
if you tell your girl that she's not having it,
No,
so it's just
no.
a reality.
So I get it. Yeah.
But we could talk about that all day. So but this is what I want to do. I want to make sure they're able to tap in with you. So please give them all your social media and all the websites so they can follow you. I'm gonna drop them on underneath anyway.
Okay, my personal Instagram is @rawbreezy_. My hair business is Instagram /curl candy with an I. My lash business is Fashion Lash. And my Instagram for Sugar Baby. You know they got my Instagram deleted for Sugar Baby. I had to
I
make a
seen
new
that.
one.
I seen that.
But anyways, my new Instagram for Sugar Baby is the Sugar Baby Creamery. Our website is under construction because it's not done yet, but it's sugarbabycreamery.com. So
Bet. Make sure y'all tap in. This is No Fluff the Podcast. Ro Breezy in this thing, man. You know what time it is. Tap in. Like, comment, subscribe, share this everywhere. We need to get this joint out. You dig? We out.